Happy holidays, everyone, and welcome to Gamecock Insider. I'm your host, Andy Demetra. We may only be 1 month into the season, but Colonial Life Arena here has already been buzzing. The Gamecocks entered this week as the only school in the nation with both its men's and women's basketball teams still undefeated. Dawn Staley's squad continues to hold steady at number 2 in the national polls, while the Gamecock men climbed to number 25 this week in the coaches' poll. Both teams have shown loads of chemistry on the court, but as you'll find out, that chemistry also extends off the court. We begin this week's Gamecock Insider by introducing you to the Gamecock sophomore class, a group that is eager to leave its mark on the men's team this year. Take a look. Dre Holloman, Marcus Stroman, DeMarcus Blanton, guys, welcome. A lot of the talk this preseason is centered around the upperclassmen. A lot of the talk is centered around the freshmen. You guys kind of raising your hand going, hey, guys, don't forget about us.
Definitely. What about us? You know, you got my man right here, who had a great year last year as a freshman. And, you know, me and my man Jarrell, we come pitch along, help him out, help out with the sophomore class and the rest of our classes.
Well, Jarrell, you're the newcomer of the bunch because you weren't on the team last year. You transferred from Elmhurst College, which is a Division III team in suburban Chicago. What brought you on that unconventional path here to South Carolina?
Well, academic-wise, it didn't really fit what I was working with, like what I wanted to do, and so I decided to transfer and come here. The program that I'm in is a lot better, and I mean, I got to continue to play basketball. I love the sport, so.
What is the program that you're in?
I'm a music performance major. So.
Guys, do we have an evaluation of Jarrell's music performance? Has he shown that skill around the locker room at all?
In the locker room, no, but like I seen him on like the Snapchat story, like for university, so yeah.
Okay.
That was not my doing, by the way.
It wasn't all that good, but.
Marcus, let's talk about you because you were really rolling in January and February, playing your best basketball, and then you came down with a throat infection. You lost 20 pounds. Health-wise, how do you feel this year, and what did that first year do for you mentally as far as making you ready for this next season?
Yeah, like you said, I lost like 20 pounds, but over the summer, I gained all my weight back. I've been lifting weights and running, just trying to stay in shape. And now I'm more focused on like what to do and what coach wants.
DeMarcus, everybody got to know you last year, but from a different vantage point. You working your way back from that hip injury, such dogged rehab to get back on the floor. As we get set for the season, how excited are you to finally have that moment come where you're going to step on the floor for the first time representing South Carolina?
It's more than exciting, man. I know I've been out a year and been out that long. You miss the game so much. And knowing that I get to play again on Sunday, my first basketball game, I don't know how many days. Man, it's more than exciting.
Marcus, are you going to feed him the ball if he's open, make sure he gets that memory what he wants?
If he open, I give it to him.
Spoken like a point guard. Marcus, what's something that people don't know about DeMarcus Blanton?
DeMarcus been my roommate since I came on campus.
So as the roommate, you know all the secrets of him.
And like every night, like he always playing like slow music. Like I don't know why. He just like always plays slow music like Usher or some slow music. So I'd be like, yo, turn it down some.
Oh, so not only slow music, but
Maybe
loud
yeah.
levels.
Good time music.
Like old music, like 2005.
Oh my God. 2005, old music.
You know, you gotta listen to Ashanti or something like that, Alicia Keys.
I was like, yo.
I always need to listen to that.
I mean, you don't always need to listen to it.
Marcus, why are you playing? You act like you don't do the same. He do the same exact thing.
I'll flip it around. DeMarcus, tell us something about Marcus Stroman that most people don't know about Marcus.
What people don't know about Marcus, he may be quiet around others, but once you get comfortable, he got the biggest mouth ever. He don't know when to stop talking. I'm talking about, he talk my head off every day.
He talks so much he drowns out your slow music at night.
Yes, yes.
No.
Still to come on Gamecock Insider, we introduce you to someone who's been both homegrown and holding her own underneath for South Carolina women's basketball junior forward Elena Coates. But up next, Brad Muller checks in with Gamecock head coach Dawn Staley. Plenty to come. Stay with us here on Gamecock Insider.
Gamecock Insider is brought to you by Coke Zero. Enjoy everything. By Colonial Life, the benefits of good hard work. And by Wild Wing Cafe. We've got just the thing to make you wild. Gamecock Insider is a production of Gamecock ING Sports Marketing.
America's workers are passionate about building better lives for themselves and their families. Colonial Life is passionate about helping them. with benefits that preserve and protect what they work so hard to build. Even if challenging times get in their way. When you need us most, we're there, and we've been there for 75 years. Colonial Life, the benefits of good, hard work.
Win the opportunity to be the next Farm Bureau Insurance fan on the court. Winners receive 2 tickets, pre-game court passes, and autographed merchandise. Visit usccontest.com to register today. Fan on the Court is brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. Get the membership advantage.
This holiday, Ford, America's best-selling brand, is giving you more. The Ford Holiday Sales Event with 0% financing for 60 months on 2015 F-150 and Focus and 2016 Fusion and Escape. Plus $1,000 holiday bonus cash on 2015 Focus and 2016 Fusion and Escape. It's the best gift ever. Now during the Ford Holiday Sales Event, get 0 for 60 plus $1,000 holiday bonus cash on Fusion and Focus, or up to $2,500 in total savings only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
Join us every week at Wild Wing Cafe for Carolina Calls from 7 to 8 p.m. Wild Wing Cafe is Columbia's home for hot wings, cold beer, and good times. Tune into Carolina Calls every week and go to wildwingcafe.com for more information. Welcome back to Gamecock Insider. I'm Andy Demetra. For the last 2 years, Gamecock fans have poured out of the exits here at Colonial Life Arena with smiles on their faces following South Carolina women's basketball games. The Gamecocks' home court win streak approaches 40 games this week, and our own Brad Muller checks in with head coach of the Gamecocks, Dawn Staley.
All right, thanks, Andy. Brad Muller alongside the coach, Dawn Staley. Pretty good week for the Gamecocks. Let's jump right into it, Coach, with our Terminex Pest Player of the Week, and maybe a no-brainer this week.
No-brainer. Elena Coates, she had a tremendous week. Anytime that you can, if you can get a triple-double in a game, you're saying something. And then you follow up with the double-double. She's probably playing, a great stretch of basketball for us. We just got to make sure she continues it before the break and then pick up where she leaves off after the break.
Tremendous week. She's had a tremendous career already, just a junior. What have you seen in her development over the last 2+ years?
Well, I think the biggest development is probably what, most people don't see, which is in practice. Her approach to practice is a lot better than it was her freshman year. And I think she just understands what is needed of her. I think she understands what she brings to the table and what her teammates expect of her. When she comes to practice with a great mindset, our overall practices are much better.
Do you expect her to take a little bit more of a leadership role this year?
Leadership, she's already has taken that role. She's the post that's been here the longest. She understands what we want. I think she sees things out there that some of the younger, especially post players, don't see because she's got a year more of experience than them. And she's lending that experiences on both sides of the ball in games and in practices.
Checking the Palmetto Health injury report, Asia Wilson missed the last couple of games. Can you give us an update on her status?
Asia's fine. I think we just thought that the last 2 weeks is an opportunity for us to rest her so she can, so she can be here for the longevity of the season.
Last thing, Coach, I know one of the things you wanted to focus on, especially before SEC play begins after the new year, is defense. Defense
has been a staple for us. I don't think have yet to play the type of defense we are known to play. And I think this break is going to be good to get us back to the drawing board and get our players really focused in on that side of the basketball, because that side of the basketball will take us a long way.
Well, Coach, good luck the rest of the season.
Thanks, Brad. 2
more non-conference games to go for the Gamecocks before they pick up SEC play after the new year on January 3rd here in Columbia against the Arkansas Razorbacks. For Coach Dawn Staley, I'm Brad Muller.
If it wasn't for the University of South Carolina, we never would have started it.
We had an idea for a new way to create digital trees for video games and movies. So we decided to start SpeedTree through the USC Technology Incubator. Now, our software has been used in more than 50 feature films.
The fact that a couple of USC grads can have such a huge impact on Hollywood and even win an Academy Award, that's what No Limits means to us.
Carolina and Clemson haven't agreed on much since 1896. It's a healthy multi-sport rivalry. And this year, every head-to-head competition is part of the inaugural certified SC-grown Palmetto Series. So while Gamecocks and Tigers each support their team, we can all support local farmers by purchasing certified SC-grown products. Just look for the certified SC-grown label where you shop and follow your team at palmettoseries.com. It's a matter of taste.
This holiday, Ford, America's best-selling brand, is giving you more. The Ford Holiday Sales Event, with 0% financing for 60 months on 2015 F-150 and Focus and 2016 Fusion and Escape. Plus $1,000 holiday bonus cash on 2015 Focus and 2016 Fusion and Escape. It's the best gift ever. Now during the Ford Holiday Sales Event, get 0 for 60 plus $1,000 holiday bonus cash on Fusion and Focus, or up to $2,500 in total savings only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
That's got to be it, right? Atlanta thinks she got one. We're just waiting for the official word. The bench exploded.
With that block, the Gamecocks' Atlanta coach secured her first career triple-double in a win over Winthrop. It was also our Sandsbury Eye Center. Did you see that play? You know, Dawn Staley may be a point guard at heart, but she has built these dominant teams thanks to some towering post play. One of those contributors has been junior forward Atlanta coach, the Columbia native, coming off her first career triple-double in a win here over Winthrop. Let's meet Atlanta Coates.
Well, it all started my sophomore year of high school. Basketball season was over, and at first I kind of just wanted something to do. And originally I was on the 4x1 relay team, and then I realized I didn't love running like other people did, so I happily gave my spot up to somebody who was very much willing to take it. I looked at the jumping stuff, I did not want to do that. And then I headed over to the field part, and there was discus and shot put, and I was just like, this footwork for discus is not going to work for me. And so I went over to shot put, and I realized that I liked throwing shot put, and it was kind of, in a way, it was like a stress reliever for me, while at the same time, I loved just throwing shot. Sophomore and junior year, I didn't qualify for state, but senior year, after just coming off of winning the state championship for basketball, I immediately went to track instead of taking my 2-week break like most people would. Got into throwing my shot, got with my coach and everything, and throughout the process, I ended up breaking the school record for throwing, I think, 38 feet and 6 inches. I went to state, and I was neck and neck with this one other girl, and then I finally was able to pull away with the win by throwing 41 feet and 1 inch. We had never had a female shot putter win state, and on her last one, she wasn't anywhere close to that, and then you know, I realized I won state, and it was pretty exciting. This was the ring that my basketball team and I won for winning state for the first time in 2012. This is the ring that we won for the year after that in 2013. This is the ring that I won for throwing shot put in 2013. And then this is my McDonald's All-American ring that I got. It was pretty exciting. You know, I never won 2 events for state in my lifetime ever, so it was a very good accomplishment for me.
Still to come on Gamecock Insider, we'll relive some of the excitement here at Colonial Life Arena as the Gamecock men took on Drexel and the Gamecock women took on nationally ranked Duke. Stay with us. There's plenty more Gamecock Insider still ahead. Introducing the Tex-Mex Bacon Thick Burger with fire-roasted peppers and onions, smoky Santa Fe sauce, and thick-cut bacon on a 100% Black Angus beef patty. New at Hardee's.
At Bilo, no store saves you more. Save on gas with fuel perks just by shopping at Bilo. To check our great ways to save, visit Bilo Super Savers on Facebook. Bilo, premier grocery partner of the Gamecocks. Britton's of Columbia has Gamecock attire for men and ladies with accessories to match from brands like Southern Tide and Smathers and Branson. Stop by Britton's of Columbia or like Britton's on Facebook.
America's workers are passionate about building better lives for themselves and their families. Colonial Life is passionate about helping them with benefits that preserve and protect what they work so hard to build. Even if challenging times get in their way, when you need us most, we're there, and we've been there for 75 years. Colonial Life, the benefits of good, hard work.
When you grow up in a place, it's not just where you're from, it's who you are. The way things are done there becomes just how they're done. And while other places are nice, none of them quite feel like home. We're proud to say we grew up in the South, where serving you best starts with a conversation. Visit us at your nearest South State location or at southstatebank.com.
People ship all kinds of things.
But what if that thing is a few 100,000 doses of flu vaccine
that need to be kept at 41 degrees
while being shipped to a country where it's 90 degrees in the shade?
Sound hard? Yeah.
Does that mean people in Laos shouldn't get their vaccine?
We didn't think so.
From figuring it out to getting it done,
we're here to help.
Good hard work has earned Aaron Neuenfeld the title of Colonial Life Academic Athlete of the Week. A member of the beach volleyball team, Neuenfeld is a junior elementary education major with a 3.956 GPA. This week's academic athlete is brought to you by Colonial Life. Colonial Life, the benefits of good hard work. Welcome back to Gamecock Insider. Last year, one of the most dramatic wins for South Carolina women's basketball came at Cameron Indoor as the Gamecocks rallied from a late deficit to upset Duke. The Blue Devils came here to Colonial Life Arena trying to return the favor and snap the Gamecocks' home court win streak, but in front of a near-capacity crowd, Dawn Staley and the women had other ideas. Let's take a look back at some of the highlights from a memorable Sunday at Colonial Life Arena as the Gamecocks took on the Duke Blue Devils.
Our schedule's a lot different than it has been in 7 years. You know, we've played 3 or 4 top 25 teams in the country, and they expose you. You know, they're as good as you are. It's early in the season, so you know they're playing some stuff that we haven't practiced against as a unit. You know, some of our seniors have seen it all, but our youngsters are playing a vital role in our, you know, the success of our team, and we gotta prep for that.
Fresh off a 4-game road stint, Dawn Staley's Gamecocks returned to Columbia, welcoming the number 14 Blue Devils to the floor at Colonial Life Arena. In a game that came down to the final seconds just one season earlier, South Carolina fought to keep Duke away from their undefeated record.
It's 8-7, Gamecocks in front. Tiffany Mitchell quickly the other way. Slowed down as Duke gets back on defense and is able to set up in the zone. We high posted to Asia Wilson at the foul line. Drives with the right hand, pull up from 13 feet. Got it in a foul. Chance for a three-point play. And the Gamecocks lead 10-7. with 4:39 to play in the first quarter. Cuevas leading a 3-on-2, blows past Salvadores, drives behind the back pass. Coach will finish, and the Gamecocks lead 14-12. What a dish from Cuevas.
Trouble at the free throw line caused problems for the Gamecocks early. The late second quarter perimeter shots from Mitchell and Roy brought the 16,000 in attendance to their feet, creating confusion and frustration for the Blue Devils.
And a technical foul is called on Duke coach Joanne McCauley. Didn't see what she did, but that was a quick one. Tiffany Mitchell will shoot the technical. Hits them both, and the Gamecocks have their largest lead. And that's how the first half will end. Gamecocks will have to settle for a 4-point lead going into the locker room.
And I thought we did a great job of just taking what they gave us. You know, they were allowing the ball to get to the high post, and you know, when you do that, you create so many options for yourself. So we wanted to kind of, you know, squeeze the zone and then kick out and then see if we can go back inside to just put their post players back on their heels.
The physicality of the first half created more problems for Duke late in the game. Tied at 50 with just 5 minutes to play, Duke was charged with its second technical foul of the game, sending Tiffany Mitchell to the line to seal their fate. Asia Wilson would finish with a career-high 28 points, leading the Gamecocks in scoring as they topped the Blue Devils 66-55 at Colonial Life Arena. The excitement would not end there. This past Tuesday, South Carolina took the floor against Drexel, trying to match its best start since 1970. Let's take a look at the highlights between the Gamecocks and Drexel Dragons.
Basketball, men's basketball, has been irrelevant around here for a long time. I've said it from the first day. My responsibility is to give this school a basketball program that it deserves, like the one that it's had in the past and like the other programs in our school that go out and compete. I don't look at any game and think it's more important than the other game. I think if we're lucky enough to get a chance to play a game, that's the most important game that we've ever played.
We are underway in the first ever meeting between the Gamecocks and Dragons. Out top, Kazembe Abiff rooms out the three, and the ball pinballs around to the Gamecocks. Strip on the other end. Here's Mojica. Silva erases that shot, and he had him lined up the entire way.
You could see it, Andy. He was pacing himself, looking for that shot, looking for that block.
Rebound kept alive momentarily, out to Cobb. Transition Dozier, no look to a cutting Silva, and he jams it down.
That's a great pass.
BJ's a heck of a passer. I think I'm understanding him better as a player, and he's starting to figure out college basketball a little bit, so I think you're seeing him a little bit more aggressive than probably he was 2-3 weeks ago.
Herrera into traffic. Here's Kaitchanis for three.
Great ball movement. That's how you beat a zone. You move the ball, you move your body.
Bounces away. Allen behind the back, intercepted. Up the floor, Noticed with the jam.
Great jam, Dwayne Notice. Chris Silva doing a great job of rebounding and looking up the floor and finding a streaking Dwayne Notice to the basket.
Kevicic over to Mackey. Justin Mackey with a tough take. Exploding out of the blocks.
That's one of the strongest moves I've seen Justin Mackey make this year.
South Carolina will equal its best start since 1970. Frank Martin knocking on the door of the AP Top 25. Checking in at number 25 in the coaches poll this week. And their first of two challenges this week, a 79-54 win over the Drexel Dragons. And the Gamecocks are back in action at Colonial Life Arena December 30th as they welcome in Francis Marion. Now let's look at My Carolina.
Now, Gamecocks everywhere can support their beloved university year-round at the USC Alumni Center. Our spirit capital is the place to support student learning, connect to each other, and advocate for Carolina, no matter where you are in the world. Alumni, students, faculty, staff, and fans, we are ready to welcome you home. Visit mycarolina.org and stay connected forever to thee.
Planning a brighter future is easy with Future Scholar, South Carolina's tax-deductible 529 college savings plan. The holiday season is a great time to open a Future Scholar account. It's never too early to start investing in your children's future. Learn more at futurescholar.com and let's paint their futures bright.
Win the opportunity to be the next Farm Bureau Insurance fan on the court. Winners receive 2 tickets, pre-game court passes, and autographed merchandise. Visit usccontest.com to register today. Fan on the Court is brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. Get the membership advantage.
Turn out the lights.
Why is all your junk in your new car? It's not junk.
Thank you. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night.
Are you kidding me?
Nissan Sentra, J.D. Power's highest-ranked compact car in initial quality. Now get a $149 per month lease plus $500 on the Nissan Sentra.
Carolina and Clemson haven't agreed on much since 1896. It's a healthy multi-sport rivalry. And this year, every head-to-head competition is part of the inaugural certified SC-grown Palmetto Series. So while Gamecocks and Tigers each support their team, we can all support local farmers by purchasing certified SC-grown products. Just look for the certified SC-grown label where you shop and follow your team at palmettoseries.com. It's a matter of taste.
Gamecock Insider is brought to you by Coke Zero. Enjoy everything. By Colonial Life, the benefits of good hard work. And by Wild Wing Cafe. We've got just the thing to make you wild. Gamecock Insider is a production of Gamecock IMG Sports Marketing.
On behalf of all of us at Gamecock Productions, we hope you have a safe holiday season. We close this week's Gamecock Insider with some special season's greetings from some very special Gamecocks.
Merry Christmas, Gamecock fans. I hope you and your family enjoy the Christmas season. We'll see you on February the 19th, opening day at Founders Park.
We thank you for all the support that you've given us thus far, and we look forward to seeing you in Colonial Life Arena in 2016. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, Gamecock fans. Here's to wishing a lot of health and a lot of happiness during the holiday season to you and your family.
Happy holidays, Gamecock fans. Can't wait to start new traditions with all of you in 2016. Wishing you and your family a wonderful Christmas and a Happy New Year. Spurs up and go Gamecocks.